Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the video number 2 or the journal number 2 of my journey in building this platform or community for the explorers. Now, if you're somebody who is new or this is the first video that you're seeing, I would highly recommend that you pause this video here, go back and see the first video wherein I have explained or probably I've tried to explain what exactly is this platform that I'm trying to build and what was the missing pieces which prompted me to go with this idea of building this platform and all those stuff. It might not be as detailed as you expect, but I've done a little bit of context setting so that you know what this whole product or platform or community is all about. Because if you're starting here in this video, you'll be confused as to what I'm talking. So I highly recommend you go back and check that and come back. Now that for the people who already know what is this I'm talking about, this is just the second video. As I told you, I'm trying to build a platform wherein people can come and share information about things that they have seen or explored or ate or whatever it is. Anything that you do when you're out traveling or probably even without traveling outside. If you're doing an exploration within your own city or within your own town or whatever it is. As I told you in the previous video, there are so many social media platforms. Each one has their own advantages and disadvantages, but there are so many things missing in each one of them, which is exactly what I try to solve here. And as I already told you in the previous video, this platform is definitely not about getting as many likes, getting as many followers or anything like that, or shares or anything, but this is all about sharing and consuming. This is exactly what it is. Um, what I During the course of the last 1 year, I try to do my due diligence and try to figure out what is there, what is not there. Um, I'm trying to be a little bit too biased and start to think only keeping Indian boundary as my limitation, and I'm just trying to see what is available for us and what can be used, which is built outside and all this stuff. Now, I realize that like the main social media platforms that does not solve our purpose, and there are social media platforms or platforms in specific which are available outside, which gives information about a place or anything. It could be things like the Yelp, which is predominantly used in US and all those stuff, but we don't have that in India. Okay, and I didn't want to replicate a Yelp here, but probably take it a little bit one step further. And as I explained in the last video, it's basically forming a network of things. Basically, like if you're exploring something, it should give you an option of what else can you explore. It should give you that next step. Now, I'll give you one use case for this particular platform that I'm building. Probably two use cases. One I already told you now, which is like you search for something. Like say, what is the best place to get masala dosa in Bangalore, and you get a result. Okay, but that will also give you options like what are the other good masala dosa options. This is not SEO driven or anything, so I like when I'm making videos which is meant for the creators, I'll just make them very clear that best masala dosa in Bangalore, best masala dosa in Chennai. That will not help them. Okay, I mean you can search it. I'm not telling no, but what I want to try to tell is if you search for something which is like best masala dosa in Bangalore or probably in Malleshwaram, the result that you get, it will also be tagged with other results, which is like what are the other options that you can look at. Okay, so the results or the search result is basically like that. Now this is one way of looking at this. The other way of looking at it is like you go to a new place, but you want to search for what is there around you. Okay, this completely works on geotagging or the location based facility on your phones, wherein assume you go to Chennai and you want to buy say saris, or probably you want to eat idli or dosa. So you filter down your search based on either you want to buy certain thing or you want to eat. So when you say buy, you search for saris, or when you want to eat, you search for idli. And based on where you are, it will tell you which is the nearest good idli place or the dosa place or whatever it is. Okay, So we know that these are like very common things when I'm talking about idli or dosa. These are very common things that I'm using, like, and there might be variety of option, but each place has its own merits and demerits and all those stuff. And this is exactly where the trust factor of the contributor comes into picture. So when you actually get a search result, it has a comprehensive list of all the information. One thing is definitely the photo of the thing, like it could be the photo of the place, it could be the photo of the dish, or it could be the photo of a store where you can buy that sari, or the photo of the sari itself. It also says, it also gives you an option of the rating that was given by that particular contributor. And we hope and pray that the contributors that come on this platform are very genuine and are like not biased towards particular brands or particular places and all those stuff. But a genuine rating, but it just does not stop there. It goes to the extent of like geotagging that location. uh, we go to, like, I'll take an example. We go to Chennai, we want to buy sari. There is this one, like, one main street wherein like every single big brands which is available for good silk saris is there in Chennai. But there might be some like offbeat location wherein you might get very good saris for a very affordable price, which a contributor might have tagged. So there will be a tag, like literally a geo tag, which is the latitude or longitude of the place. Clicking on it will show you where exactly is this place, and you can go there and actually figure out where is this place, go do your own search for the product that you want and buy it. This will also have a description wherein the contributor will be given an option to express what he wants to say. It's not just about the title wherein like um, best silk sari in particular location in Chennai. It's not just that, but wherein the contributor has an option of like writing a text wherein like, okay, look out for this shop, speak to this particular person, ask for certain discount, like ask, go for a bargain, like information which can help the consumer. Because somebody new who's totally not from Bangalore comes to Bangalore and go to Chickpet to purchase clothes, like probably even like silk sarees even in Chickpet, they might get what they want, but they might not know that most of the shop, if not for all, most of the shops allow bargaining. Okay, so that type of information, okay, that can be shared there, so which will actually help the consumer of the particular thing. Or maybe it's about a dish. Somebody posts a picture about a specific tatte idli in a particular place in, say, like in outskirts of Bangalore. The photo is there, the location is there, the rating is there, everything is fine. But in the description, they might like, don't forget to ask for that special masala vade, or don't forget to ask for that extra butter. Okay, these type of information is what is there. So it's like a comprehensive search result of what is the place, what is it good for, what did the contributor rate for this, where is this location, everything in one page. And it just not limits there, and it goes to one level extra wherein you can actually go and see similar things, like your search for tatte idli, but it will also show you what are the other good tatte idli options available there, or what are the other eating options that are available in that area. It's like, as I told you, it's all geotagged. So you are there in BDD, what are the other good eateries options there and what is good there. Okay, so that is exactly what I'm trying to build in this platform. These are the two types of use cases, as I told you. And one other thing that I'm trying to inculcate in this whole platform is an ability for contributors to create some kind of like a series or trails, wherein if there's a contributor who, or a traveler, or probably let's call him as an explorer, he goes from location A to location B, okay, and he's traveling from, say, like Bangalore to Chennai, and he wants to uh, showcase an experiential thing over this place, like start going on this particular route, and he starts tagging places, like places which are good for breakfast, places which are good for say lunch, places where you can stop by and experience something. There could be some recreational activities or something like, or maybe a particular place on the way which you can stop and buy certain things. It could be a place which is very special for a certain type of eating stuff and all those things. So he can tag it along the way and create a series of posts. Okay, now somebody else wants to follow it, it's easy for them. Like, you need not go through hundreds of posts scattered everywhere, or a blog post you just have to keep reading and all things. go to this particular series and just keep following it. Like you just go from one location to other, the next location, the next location, like that. So that's exactly how this whole thing works. It could also be wherein creating a series based on similar interest. Now, just like what I told you some time back regarding best idli or dosa in Bangalore or Chennai, or best biryani available in Hyderabad and things like that. So there could be an explorer whose interest is primarily, say, food related stuff, or maybe uh, who's fond of exploring good chai spots in the city or in this town and all those things. So he can create a series wherein he can tag every single good chai hotspots that he visits for a period of time and make it as a part of a series wherein like a newcomer into that city or to the town, or maybe a person who's already there in that place, who wants to say like spend a day exploring good chai hotspots in Bangalore, or good places to eat pav bhaji in Delhi, or good place to enjoy vada pav in Mumbai. Okay, there might be like 5, 10, or 50 places that are tagged. Like the person will open up the platform, he'll search for eating, he'll search for pav bhaji. He's there in Mumbai. He can figure out like, okay, there's 2, 3, or 5 locations which are close to him, and he can probably go and explore one or two of them. Okay, so those are different use cases that I'm trying to build in this platform, wherein it makes it easy for, as I told you, the contributor to share information either as an individual post or as a series, or kind of like what I would like to call it as like a guided tour or a virtual tour kind of a thing. Whereas it's also good for consumers, for who are looking for something, like who are looking to experience, say, a journey to Mysore. Like they start from Bangalore, they have their breakfast in Bidadi, they eat a good tatte idli, they go to Chenpatna, they buy the famous, world famous Chenpatna wooden toys, then they go to say Mandya, they experience the whole jaggery making process, the sugar, the place where the sugar canes are harvested, how it is taken into the alemani, the what we call like the places where jaggery is made. This whole thing. Then they move to Srirangpatna where they can see some historical stuff or probably even visit the temple. Then they move towards Mysore, which is known as the heritage city of India. So these are the many use cases that I'm trying to build in this particular platform, which will definitely help both the contributors and the consumers, and that's how we're trying to see how things goes here. Now, if you come all the way up to this point in this video, and if you feel that there is something that more I can add, there is something that is missing, or there is something which is not done properly, or maybe you have any inputs, I would request you to comment down and just let me know what is that you want to say. In the rest of the case, probably reach out to me in the email ID which is there in the description with your inputs. But having said that, if you feel that there is any other platform which is already there, which is doing this, please do let me know. Please do bring it into my attention. I'll not try to copy it or do anything. If it is something which is already there and it is better than what I'm doing, then probably I'll start supporting that, or probably I'll start reaching out to those people and give them my inputs. Or it is way better than whatever I'm doing, I think I'll become a consumer or a contributor on that particular platform. But it needs to be mutual. Okay, this is a community that I'm trying to build. So it all goes like, it's not about me sitting in front of the camera and talking for 10, 15, or 20 minutes and talking about this whole platform. It's also about you guys who are listening have to come back and tell me whether it sounds interesting, it is not interesting, it is boring, what can be done to improve it, what could be the weakness of this particular platform, and all those stuff, and what is the way you can contribute. Like there might be like people who are seeing you are good in certain types of exploration. If you want to be a contributor, then please do reach out to me. Probably I'll have you in the first list, which is the beta list, which is opening up sometime in July of this year. I'll try to add you into that list so that you get to explore this app first and start contributing from the day one. So this is exactly what I wanted to explain in this second video, which is what are the types of use cases that we are talking about, how this platform will work, and how this whole ecosystem will grow. So hope you like this video, and as I said, I'll be looking forward to read your comments and your inputs about this. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.